Oh, it is time. It is time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. I hope you guys can hear me well in the chat. Just let me know if the audio is coming out okay. If it's bad, just let me know that. So, for those people who are watching this, maybe on your phone, hopefully you can see the team properly. But today, we're not panicking. We're not panicking. I am a bit hot in here because I closed the door, so it's a bit heated up. I kind of ran from work to home, so I'm kind of hot. But a lot of the people here are panicking because they want to get their teams ready for game week 1. As you can see on the screen, this is pretty much what I'm going with. I do not think, unless we find some last minute news, I don't think I'm going to change this. I am happy with this team. There were a few different options that I could have went for, but I think there's no point changing up too much. Unless there are some big, massive problems, such as injury, like in the press conference, if we found out that Mendy's back next week, then Zinchenko, there might be problems with him, stuff like that. But there has been some interesting transfers. There has been some interesting talk going on within the community. A lot of yous are like we all got similar teams, but to be honest with you, with the people, I saw a lot of teams out there, and they're not similar. They're not similar like ours. So I'll go through the chat in a sec. I know there's going to be a lot of questions in the chat, but this is going to be a chilled out one. There's not going to be panicking. We're not going to go crazy. But what I'm going to do first is go through my team, talk to you guys about why I picked this team and what my plans are going to, what are my plans for the next couple of game weeks. And then we're going to go through the transfers. We're going to go and check Arsenal. We're going to see which players are good, which players are bad, which players that we need to go for. I think that would be great to go for each team to see which ones that we need to look out for. So let me go through my team. Let me set this up properly so you guys are here. Welcome so much, guys, for joining in. You're literally copied. Let's talk FPL. Stop it. Dark Gamer, I don't think you have been watching my videos. And a lot of our teams are pretty much similar. So, yeah. And I think he's gone with 4 in the midfield and not 5 in the midfield. So there's going to be a lot of teams that are similar, guys. There's going to be a similar. That's just the trend. That's just the way it is. You can't. It's just the way it is. There's a lot of people who's going to copy this team as well. Copy Andy's one, Davies one. It's just natural to do. This is what I'm going to go with. Go with 5 in the midfield. Go for 2 Bournemouth. And to be honest with you, if you haven't watched any of my videos, then yeah. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. All right, cool. No worries then. Okay, I'll forgive you. Thank you. But anyways, let's go through this. I got Ryan in goal. You might be asking yourself, why the hell are you going with Ryan? Why? He's 4.5. What is the point of Ryan? Well, the thing is, these fixtures are not too bad. For me, when I look at these fixtures, I like it. I absolutely like it. Yes, this Manchester City's side fixture is going to be difficult, but for the short term or for this term here, I like it. I want to start off well. I want to see what happens. They do have a little bit of a difficult fixtures here, but then they go good again. Then bad is good. To be honest with you, I'll be truly honest. There's Heaton, there's Pope. There's a lot of 4.5 goalkeepers could do well. Just pick the one and then just pray that they will keep you a clean sheet and they will save a lot of shots. That's just why I'm going with Ryan. And plus, I was thinking about having Heaton in my team, but the problem is, I know you're not talking about Heaton, but I got Lucas Moura. If I have Heaton, I got Lucas Moura against Heaton, and then the next game week, Aston Villa against Bournemouth, I got two of these guys against Heaton. I don't know. It just feels a bit wrong. I know in FPL anything can happen, but yeah. So Van Dijk, you'd be asking yourself, why the hell am I gonna go with Van Dijk? Well, I had Van Dijk in my team last season. He done pretty well for me. I could go for Robertson. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'll tell you my plan in a sec, okay? Just bear with me. I'll tell you my plan. Because Lucas Moura and Joshua King is going to be the two players that I'm going to be using as a transfer. So I'm going to be removing them and changing them around to get other players, like using their money. So this is my team. This is my final team. I'm not going to change it until there is a massive news. So I got Van Dijk here because I know that he's going to play. Robertson is probably the best shout right now. Trent Alexander-Arnold, seeing Gomez back kind of put me off a little bit. But I'm going to go with Van Dijk just so I can fit this midfielders. Zinchenko, we know that his position is not 100% nailed. But I think early stages, he's going to be good and ready to go. We spoke about this throughout my whole videos. But yeah. So FPL Dare, hey, how's it going, man? I'll be honest with you, I can't wait to watch your FPL videos because it's completely different. Completely. Elite FPL, welcome. So, Zinchenko is for short term. We have to see what happens. And obviously, if anything does happen, I do have two players that I can give away to get, maybe swap him over to Robertson, upgrade him to Robertson, or I could just swap him immediately to Wan-Bissaka or Maguire. So that is not a problem at all. Lucas Dean, you guys know I had this guy like when he started doing well last season, when he was really cheap. I can see it happening again. The fixtures for Everton is incredible. And that's why I'm going to go with the double Everton team. Oh, thank you so much, Sokal. Thank you so much for the $2. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh, how do I turn this? How do I turn the thing off? That was loud. Montoya, Smith to rotate with Zuma. Oh, wildcard game week 4 to be. I think I already spoke to you about it. Zuma could be a good option. I'm not 100% sure he could be a good option for game week 1, but we have to wait and see. For me, it's a wait and see. I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% on Montoya or Adam Smith could get you those amazing points. But watch out, like you mentioned there, watch out for Zuma. Definitely. I think he could be a cheap way to get into this Chelsea side. So, I doubled up with Sigurdsson. Not many managers go with Sigurdsson. I'll go through the questions, guys, in a sec. Not many people go for Sigurdsson. I can understand why. He's 8 million, so he is expensive. 14% owned, 14.7% owned. That's actually okay. It's a decent enough to be a little bit differential. But early stages, we shouldn't think about differential, to be honest with you. 13 goals, 6 assists. It's just these fixtures, man. Plus, Everton has got a fantastic... Like, they did some good transfers, and it could be some exciting times for Everton. Main man, Salah. We all hope We all hope that Salah will do well. Like tonight, we just hope that he can score a hat trick. A lot of FPL managers out there has went for Salah. I'm going with him as well. I had him in my team last season. I had Mane because he was more cheaper, but I just cannot go to Mane because it's just been 1 million. What is it? 1 million cheap. It's just I don't know. I can't see the difference properly unless there is an injury to Salah. Then we can go to Mane and we can use that extra funds to upgrade someone else. Sterling is going to be another captain option. Obviously, we all have to speak about this. It's just because this is the way to go. Yes, you can go and get yourself Kane, but then you have to downgrade a few other players. Kane option is great. Aubameyang option is great. We just cannot get every single person. Lucas Moura, 7.5, 10.9%. When people looked at my team, they was like, oh, hang on. This team is a template. You may be right, but 10% is actually a decent. That's a bit low owned. 70% is quite high, to be honest with you. 14. Zinchenko is only 10%. 13%. I mean, the highest ones are 32 and with Salah. So I guess there are some players here, but there are some players that I could get some extra points from a different place. Later on, once we find out how well the promoted teams like start, how well Chelsea develops, how well Leicester performs, and how well Everton looks, then of course we can go for the massive differential of like 0.1%, 2%. That'll be fantastic. But for now, we have to go with the players that we know that could do well. Perez is here because he's 6.5. He's cheap. He scored a lot of goals last season for Newcastle, and it's just a great option to, great way to get into that Leicester side. And we've got the two Bournemouth players. I got Wilson. I'm gonna hold Wilson instead of Joshua King. King is gonna be removed very, very soon. And that is my bench. That is my bench. As you can see, we've got Gibson here. We got Greenwood back into the team. Solskjaer spoke about Greenwood that there's going to be some like play time for him. So he is going to get some minutes. Now that Lukaku's gone, there is a chance for Greenwood to actually play. And if he does play and he scores and he does well, 4.5, this could be good. This could be good. And this Sheffield United, I might need to change this up. I need to see if there's another 4 million. So yeah, that was my team. Let's have a quick look at the chat, see what's going on. We've got over 300 people. Welcome, welcome, welcome guys for the stream. Just went through my team. Gonna go through your questions, and then we look through each team, see which one is like the best one. And I might stream later on, just before the deadline. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't wait up to 6 o'clock. I was like, damn. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I got, no, that's not it. Where is it? Join my league. I'll post it in the chat. Join my league, guys. If you want to. If you want to join, then go ahead. There's a chance for you to join. First place, £100. You win my league, you'll get £100 straight up. Doesn't matter where you're from. We will talk about it, and we'll see the best way to kind of give you that money if you win if you get to that first position. Second position is £50. Third place is £25. So this is for you. You guys been fantastic. You guys been supporting me for such a long time now. I do not have the best rank in the world, but I am determined to learn and get better at it. Um, and I'm going to be posting a video every single week, and I'm going to be posting some extra stuff. So I would really appreciate if you're new, please like the channel, please like the video, subscribe as well, follow me on Twitter as well. Then you get more information later on. Okay. So yeah, please join if you want a chance to win those. Let's go through some of these questions. Coleman or Lucas Dean? I would go for Lucas Dean, or Digne. I would go for him straight up. Straight up. I think Everton bought a new defender, so there might be a better competition. Let's have a quick look. I know a lot of people's talking about, what do you think of Eriksen? To be honest, there were some links. I think Manchester United was linked to him, so there might be some problems there. But we don't know what's going to happen with this. We don't know what the midfielder is going to look like for this Tottenham side. Sorry, the chat is a little bit fast. What do you think about Zaha? I'm going to wait and see. If Zaha starts to play and starts to perform, then I might have to remove Lucas Moura to Zaha, which is 7 million. And then I can use that 0.5 and upgrade maybe Joshua King to that new Everton. Was it Keane? Was it Ken? I don't know how to pronounce it, to me. Was it Moses Keane or something like that? Is Walker is a good option? I think he is. Obviously, they bought a new right back. This right back is from Juventus. Do I think Walker's going to play? I think he will play at the early stages. There are talks about him playing in the central defense. Sorry, not central. Yeah, central defense. So we have to see, to be honest with you. Why not Kevin De Bruyne? It's just, I know a few people went for Kevin De Bruyne. I can understand why. I could do that. I didn't want to limit my team, I guess. I wanted to just play it my way and watch. So basically, I've got players here. I got players to watch in the first game. I got a lot of players in the 3 o'clock game. And I got player here against Spurs, in the Spurs team against Aston Villa. I got Leicester, a player for Wolves. I just want to enjoy. I just want to enjoy my day. So I kind of got a few players to kind of cover those minutes. I know it's not the best way, but I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy my game a little bit and try something. I want to say different, but not go for Kevin De Bruyne just because a few popular YouTubers that went for it. I just want to go with what I started off with. Trossard is a decent option. There are some problems with Trossard right now. Moy from Huddersfield has moved to Brighton, so there might be some competition there of who's going to be taking the free kicks and set pieces. So we have to be aware of that. Martial. I was thinking about Martial. I was looking into it. I was thinking, shall I go for Lucas Moura? Do I need to have Lucas Moura? I was thinking to myself, how long am I gonna... If I'm already thinking to remove Lucas Moura in the next few game weeks, then why don't I get someone who's going to be there for a little bit more longer? Just like Martial, who's probably going to play up front or rotate with Rashford. I mean, I could do this. This could be a good option. This is the stuff I was thinking. Then I was thinking, do I need Sigurdsson? Maybe I could go and get myself a Bournemouth player like Ryan Fraser, 7 million. Then I was thinking, okay, I'm going to get rid of Joshua King soon. Maybe I should just get someone that I'm going to have for a long time, such as Jota. So these things has been in my mind. And if I get players like this, they're here for the long term. And I don't know. maybe it's the best way to get players that you got to hold for long term. Or go for players that you want to play around with, you want to try it out for the first couple of weeks and see if it pays off. And then you can feel much better about yourself, transfer him out. I don't know. I think having a player like Lucas Moura for the first 2 or 3 game weeks and then remove him on. Okay, let me go through some of the plans. So this is the core. This is my core team. Right here is my core team. This is my base. This is the template I'm working with. Now, these players are there for my subs. Fine. They're the cheapest of the cheap. But then I have these 2 players that I'm going to be like transferring around and playing around with. Got Lucas Moura and Joshua King. Now with these 2, once we find out what happens to this Chelsea team, let's go to Chelsea right now. I'm going to go to Chelsea. I'm going to pick Barkley as an example. Oh, we're finding out that Barkley is performing fantastic. He's performing fantastically. He's 6 million. A lot of people are thinking about getting Barkley in their team, but they are afraid because they don't know if it's going to be 100% nailed on. They don't know how this Chelsea team is going to turn out. We don't know. There's a lot of question marks. Because of these question marks, not many managers are going for this. It is quite high owned because of the pre-season that he has had. His pre-season form is fantastic. But for me, if I wait and see how he does in this Manchester United game and how he does at home, if I feel like, oh my God, I need to get this guy, then Lucas Moura can F off, get the 6 million player, and I've got 8 million to spend. Sorry, I have 1.5 to spend. So if I bank my transfer in game week 2, I can use this kind of this transfer kind of plan. And then obviously with 1.5, if I feel like, oh my God, I need Robertson. I need Trent in my team. Why is this message coming out? If I'm desperately in need for Robertson, then of course I will go and remove Zinchenko and go and get myself a 7 million player of Robertson or Trent Alexander-Arnold. It all depends on what player that I want. This is what I'm talking about. You're saying about Hala as well. So I can adapt my team if I feel like I need to make these changes. If I am wrong, okay. A lot of managers out there are going with like 4 at the back. That's fine. Let's go for 4 at the back. Let's go for 4 at the back. Let's go for 4 at the back. Let's have a look. I'm sorry I haven't been looking at your questions, but it's good to go through this one and get everything out. Let's go for 4 at the back. Four at the back. Great team. Great team. Looks fantastic, right? You got Robertson, you got double up on these Liverpool players. Perfectly fine. We know that these players are going to do well. You got Lucas Dean, you got Zinchenko, you got good balance at the back. Fantastic. I can change my formation, no problem, straight away. Right now, I can start it for game week 1. But there's something for me that doesn't feel right. And do I really want to get rid of Robertson? If I wanted to make any changes, do I really want to get rid of Robertson? No. Do I really want to get rid of Lucas Dean? Not really. if Zinchenko plays, do I really want to get rid of my back four? That means I need to make some adjustments to these midfielders. That is the problem. If I have this formation, if I have four at the back, then that means I'm not going to get rid of Sterling. I'm not going to get Salah. Then that means Perez. I have to start playing around with Perez's money, which is 6.5. And Sigurdsson is the expensive. And I guess you can go and get yourself Fraser. But I don't know. It kind of, I don't know. It kind of stops me from going out and trying different things, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, God. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Let's go back to the transfers. Let's go back to my team. Where is a cheap 4 million? Let me just fix up the team again. Thank you so much, guys. 500 people. Thank you so much for joining, guys. You guys been fantastic and amazing support. Which 4 million? Which 4 million strike defender shall I go for? Which 4 million defender? What do you guys think? Which 4 million do you think I should go for? I'm not 100% sure. What would you go for? Your last 4 million player. What would you go for? Rico. Was there some... Did you... Kelly, Rico, Landstrom? Was there any news about Rico? Like... Let's just add Rico for now. Because I know the Bournemouth team... I know there was some problems. But we're going to put Rico for now. Rico, yeah, like, I don't know if I think there was quite a few people. I think maybe Rico will start, but maybe for long term, there might be some adjustments. Daniel's recently returned, so there could be some problems later on. Not right now. I guess short term probably is the best thing to do. So let's just put this back to normal. Oh my God, I destroyed it. What did I do? Landstrom. Okay, let's go for questions. Triple Bournemouth. I looked at Triple Bournemouth. I'm not going to lie to you. I looked at Triple Bournemouth and it looked good. But the problem is with Triple Bournemouth, you need to think about what can you do. Like, you need to think about what kind of transfers that you're going to be thinking to do for these Triple Bournemouth. Like, you got to remove one. Who's going to replace these one? So if it's Joshua King, oh my God, I just got an idea. I got an idea. Give my back team, my team. I just got an idea. I know what my transfers are going to be. Or do I have an idea? I'm losing it. Oh no. Okay, what was the idea? Okay, here we go. Just go back. So my team's like this. Lucas Moura. Reset. No, I just had an idea. Game week 3, game week 2. What are my transfers? That's what I'm trying to think of. What are my transfers? If I bank my transfer, I remove Lucas Moura, remove King. Get myself Jota. 6.5. There you go. Okay. If I bank my transfer, hold these two Bournemouth players, and then get Jota in, remove Joshua King to Jota, I think that's good. Everton might be difficult, but then Chelsea at home, they can do well. We know what these can do. Crystal Palace, Watford. The only reason why I don't want to bring him now is because they got the Europa League to kind of deal with. They have to travel back and stuff like that. I know Jota only played 60 minutes. This could be a good idea. So if I put Jota after game week 2 and I got 7.5, this is what I'm talking about. I could go for Martial. You guys said Martial. Right? You guys said Martial. 600. Fuck in L. Martial. Rashford. Oh my god. Rashford. No Vardy, no party. Rashford. If we find out that Rashford's... Oh my god. What? How much is Rashford? 8.5. Give me. Give me. Rashford. And I have 5.5. Oh, that's not good. 5.5 is... No, that does not work. 5.5. I do not want a fifth midfielder that is 5.5. 5.5 is not good at all. Jota seems to be the one that looks good for Joshua King's movement. So if I want to get rid of one of the Bournemouth players, then Joshua King. Wait a minute. What about Wilson? What about removing Wilson? Maybe. But then I need a cheap 4.5. That is the problem. And if I go for 4.5, I do not have one defender to kind of help me out with a 4 at the back. That's the problem. Davey, what's going on, man? How's it all going? I saw that you've been streaming. How was it? Get Sanchez. Let's go for Sanchez. Let's have a look. Where is he? He's injured. Davey, we cannot go for Sanchez, okay? What's wrong with you, man? For those who don't know, me and Davey worked together last season, and it was like he had some incredible run. Incredible. Go ahead, check out his streams, check out his videos. But this season is completely different. We don't know what's going to happen. There's going to be some new breed of people going to come through and be like, hey, what's going on? And I don't know. To be honest with you, the thing with Davey is when I worked with him, he showed that he was willing to work with other people and he was willing to help other people. When I see that within the community, I immediately respect a player, a person like that. Not just saying it, I'm just being honest. I already spoke about this before. So that's what I want to see. So if there's anyone out there who is thinking to create like videos for fantasy football, the best thing that you could do is be consistent, be respectful to everyone within the community, and just try your best to do a lot of research. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Things like this can happen. For me last season, I did pretty well considering that I am still learning and getting better at the game. But you guys been fantastic support, so I can't flaunt that. So for that reason, I have added a cash mini. No, I wouldn't say cash mini league, but if you want to, basically, I created the league that I was using last season. It didn't really have any good giveaways. This season, I saved up a little bit, and I want to give away £100 for the first place position. In some people's mind, it might not be a lot, but for me, it is. Second place is £50. Third place is £25. The code I am going to post in my chat. So go ahead, guys. There we go. Join if you want a chance to win these prizes. And I'm thinking to do like a monthly giveaway as well. I'll see how that turns out. If you guys are up for it, it'll be fantastic. Already in. Who's going to win my league? Let me know right now who's going to win my league. Go on. Who's going to win my FBL league? No. No. Not you. No. Game week 3. No. I know for a fact that I am not going to win my league. What about a 5.5 midfielder do you recommend? Davey is going to win. If Davey wins, yeah, he better give me some of that money back. Okay? I deserve it. Definitely not me. I'm not going to win it. I am not going to win it. I'm not going to win it. 5.5. That's a difficult question. There's not many 5.5 players, man. Ugh. Oh my god. 5.5 midfielders. It's just this. Oh no. No. Don't do this to yourself. Don't. Please do not do this to yourself. Okay, some of these players are not too bad actually. Do not do this to yourself. I repeat, don't. Don't bring a injured player. Number 1 rule. Do not bring a central midfielder, like a central defense midfielder. Number 2 rule. Don't bring... Oh, actually, whoa, Henderson 5.5. Sissoko 5 million. Why is that so cheap? However, for this guy, it's a thumbs up. Why? He's much cheaper than a 5.5. He's 4.5, which gives you a way to fix up your team. This gives you the chance to get the players that you want by having a player that actually plays in a very, very good team. Let's go through every single team. And let's see which options in those players, in those teams, are going to do well. Let's have a look at here. So if I just move this across so we can just remove a few here so it just looks good for the screen. Let me just do that. There we go. I know a lot of people say is get Kevin De Bruyne. I'm just going to go without him this time. He's a good option, don't get me wrong. Shall I go and check Kevin De Bruyne? Okay, let's have a look. Okay. Let's have a look. You guys demand it. Let's have a look on how my team would look like with Kevin De Bruyne. Where is he? Let's just have a look. Let's just try. 6 million. Interesting. Interesting. Wait. Trossard. Get rid of this. Brighton. Great fixtures. Trossard. Oh. No, I can't. How about that? What do you guys think? Kevin De Bruyne and Tross. Wait, what did I do? Wait. Wait, I removed everyone. What the fuck is going on? No. No, where's my Leicester guy? What a stupid man. I'm stupid. I'm like, where's Perez? I'm like, where is he? Okay. Here we go. Kevin De Bruyne. You asked for it. You want to see Kevin De Bruyne in my team. What do you guys think about that? The only player that is not in here now is Sigurdsson and Lucas Moura. Sigurdsson for the long term, Lucas Moura for the short term to change up with any kind of players that does actually well. But then you have got Trossard, we don't even know. And you got Kevin De Bruyne, we know what he can do. I think the first team that I had was a little bit, I wouldn't say a little bit different, but was something that I can play for. It's just difficult to kind of change the players around with this team unless I'm removing Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know. Let's put it back because I'm not gonna, I can't change, can't. No, I can't. I have to stay with my gut feeling. I'm gonna go with it. I have a decent team that covers a lot of players, so it should be okay. So we got, what's the time? 6:30. Oh my god, it's not even 5:30. It's not even 6 o'clock. I don't even know. Shall I just stop my stream? Shall I continue? Okay. Let's go through. Can't decide. Let's go through some of the questions. I think that will get it up to 6 o'clock. Why do you have two Brighton goalkeepers? I got them just in case Ryan doesn't play. Then the second option will probably come, come from the bench to save me. Best 4.5 defender. I think you might need to look at some of the. Maybe Dunk is a good option. Burnley has got a few 4.5s that you can go for. If you can get 5 million, you can go for Zuma from Chelsea. I think he's going to be the one. Your opinions on your original team, but switch Luke. So you saying maybe get Fraser instead of Lucas Moura. I mean, that's a good option as well. I thought of that. And then I have 3 Bournemouth players. Then I'm thinking, should I have 3 Bournemouth players? Or should I just go for Jota as well so we can make it 2? Dean, Troy Deeney. Yes, he's on penalties. Is Deulofeu any good? I don't know where he is. Where the hell is Deulofeu? I wanted him in my team since day one. But Deulofeu is nowhere to be seen. Nowhere to be seen. I have no idea. Fraser in, Sigurdsson out. Then I have my 0.5. That is true. I can still do that. But I want Sigurdsson for the long term. I think with Wilson, it might cover Fraser. It's not really up to you. Deulofeu is injured. That is true. But I don't know what happened to him. I guess he did pick up the injury before the last preseason game. Alisson, Pickford, De Gea. I think De Gea could be a great option this season. They got Maguire, they got Wan-Bissaka, so I might try something different and go for De Gea. Why not? Start with Martial. Yes. Gray in form. Yes, I think Gray scored around 4 goals. I think I'm right. 4 goals. Forsov and Keane, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it properly. I'm the worst at pronouncing stuff. I think we'll go through. And then we'll go through each team in a sec. Let's fix this team up again. Oh my god. Undershot, thank you so much for £5. Go, Capkin. I have Salah, Sterling, and Kane. That's not too bad, actually. I can actually fit in Kane as well. Thank you so much for the donation, mate. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. So you might have a team something like this, but you might have to play a cheap. I'm guessing that you went for like a 4.5 midfielder to kind of fund it. And then you went for a cheap defender. So you probably went for something like this. Maybe not this midfielder, but then you got like a cheap defender for 4.5. You probably went for, I'm guessing, maybe downgraded Lucas Dean or maybe Sigurdsson. Maybe went for Ryan Fraser and went for like a 4.5 defender. And to be honest, any kind of 4.5 defender. And you just hope that they will do well. And you got Kane, you got Sterling, you got Salah. You will have 2 Bournemouth players as well. But you might not be able to get Wilson. That is the problem. That's the problem. You won't be able to get Wilson unless you downgrade like a player like Sigurdsson and get yourself like a 6 million, another 6 million. But that might be, the balance might not be there. That's the problem with this issue. But yeah, it's just actually not too bad. This can work for you. You got the 3 big players there, and you got players that you kind of cover as well. I think that could be right. That could work out well. We got 660 people. Welcome to the stream. I went through my players. Now I'm gonna go and talk to you guys about each teams, which players are good options, and we are so like close. We got like what, 1.5 hour left before the deadline. I might finish like in a half an hour later on, and I might come back later on just to give you guys like a surprise kind of stream, like in the last 10 to 15 minutes. I think that'll be quite funny. But I want to give you guys as much information as possible. You know, you guys have helped me a lot. So hopefully that you guys will like the stream. Let's see if this video or this live stream can get up to 200. It'd be fantastic. 200 likes. Follow me. Subscribe. I'm nearly 13,000. 13,000. If you want any kind of like help throughout the whole season, follow me on Twitter. Bunch of stuff here. I'm going through a lot of stuff. I got my league here that I set up. That is that you can win some cash. I'm here to help everyone out. So yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that. So let's go through. Let me change my team. Let me go back to my team just in case. I don't want to mess it up, man. I don't want to do this in the deadline. I might make a mistake. I might press the wrong button. My power might drop or something. You just don't know what's going to happen these days. So I want to make sure that I set my team all the time, because I only have like one account to deal with this thing. And there we go. Yeah, thank you so much, Elite FPL. Thank you so much, everyone. Yeah, 13,000. 13,000. That's just crazy. I did not know that this whole year I was going to get 13,000. I think last year at this time I hit this was, I don't know if you guys know, but this was when I was creating the World Cup. In the World Cup I actually did well. I think I was like 3,000, just outside 3,000 in the world for the World Cup. And it picked up from there. I continued to make these videos. Guys, I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional. I do not have histories and histories and histories. But last season, I was determined to get better. I wanted to basically try something to see if a human being like me, who has no history, could put their head down, research a lot, and see if they can get a decent rank. And it worked. Yes, there is a lot of luck in this game, but if you make the effort, it does work. Arsenal. Let's have a look at Arsenal right now. So we're going to go through each team. I'm going to remove some of these players here. We're going to go through 13,000. That's crazy. I'm going to continue making these videos. If you want consistent videos from me, then subscribe, because you will get a video from me every single week for the next game week, and so on until the game finishes. Leno, let's go through Arsenal. In your mind right now, if you had to pick Arsenal players for your FPL team, which of the Arsenal players would you go for? The main people that you would go for. Pick, I don't know, pick 2 or 3. Just go ahead. Let me know in the comments which Arsenal players that you would go for, that you know that is going to get you points no matter who it is. Elite FPL, when are you live streaming? Let me know, Elite FPL, when are you live streaming? Once I finished here, I can link it to your live stream so people can join you. Please let me know. Aubameyang, David Luiz. Aubameyang, David Luiz, Pepe, Lacazette. That 3 is going to be fantastic. David Luiz. 6 million. 6 million is quite expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Quite expensive. 9.3%. To be honest with you, I think he's gonna do well. I absolutely do think he's gonna do well. Absolutely. 6 million though is a little bit expensive. I think that's quite expensive for an Arsenal defender. Let's put him up on the board. Leno is the main goalkeeper. Let's put him there because he is the main. Any other defender that you think that is going to do well for Arsenal? Which other defender? Maybe Kieran? 5.5? Apparently he's very good. I haven't really watched a lot of his stuff. I do not know how he's going to perform in the Premier League. I'm going to go and watch and see, you know, how many assists and how many goals that he did. You know, I think where is he from? Celtic, right? Is he from Celtic? I can't remember. Is he Celtic? Am I wrong? I'm wrong. I've got to be wrong. So let's add him onto this team for now. I'm not really looking at any other. Not really looking at the defenders there. Mkhitaryan. What has happened to Mkhitaryan? What's wrong with this guy? What's happened? Xhaka, Ozil. Who do I support? I just support my FPL team. That's it. I support a lot of teams. I support whoever players that I have in my FPL team. I support that team. Ozil. But Pepe. A lot of people's talking about this guy that is 5.5. I think Pepe is there as well, up on that list. That is good options. And obviously, Aubameyang and Lacazette is pretty much the last two here. So, as you can see, we have picked out the players that we think that is going to do well. Obviously, with Pepe, we have to wait. He hasn't played yet. We need to wait and see. I know people are putting him in the team. What are you doing? What is wrong with you? If you do the research, he is not 100% ready. He might play. He might come on to the pitch like a substitute or something. I can't see him play 100%. I might be wrong. I will put my hand up if I'm wrong. But he's not 100% fit. And with David Luiz as well, I think he can go straight in because he's already played the pre-season. Lacazette has got problems with injury. Obviously with Kieran as well. We have to wait. If you want to pick an Arsenal player, pick Aubameyang or David Luiz or the goalkeeper. If you want. Pepe, yeah, I think Pepe is probably going to come off the bench, and he might do well. We don't know. Let's move on. Aston Villa is a very, very interesting team. We've got Heaton in goal. Is going to be the main guy. Heaton is a fantastic opportunity, a fantastic chance to get us a lot of points. He's going to be the main guy. We've got Target. Now, what do you guys know about Aston Villa? Don't lie. Do not lie. Okay? If you don't know it, just say it. If you know it, let me know. Target, I'm not 100% sure. Mings, nailed on. Could be a good shout. This guy here, Ahmed, I think he could be a good option for like an attacking return, at least from the defense. Not really looking at, so it's like someone's like nothing is in there. Can't see the whole screen. I'm just going through the players just to. I'm going through. So basically, for those people who joined, and I'm just going through each team. As I'm going to go a little bit more quicker, and then I'll go back to my team, and then it probably will finish. Just giving you guys every single good players from each teams, and that's why I removed these players here, just half of the screen, so we can just point the ones that we are looking at. This guy as well, Jack Grealish. Jota is looking like it might be an option, but we have to wait. I'm not sure about this Egyptian guy. Need to wait, but I'm going to add Wesley in here as well. So these midfielders are 6 million. So if you need that 6 million option, then there is a good chance here. I'm not going to sit here and say get him or get that. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how they're going to turn out. But Wesley is, or probably is going to be, a good option. 6 million. Taking penalties for Aston Villa. These fixtures is actually not bad. Captain Kelly and Edison will start. I'm not 100% sure about Edison. I haven't seen him play in the I don't think he played in the preseason. And I don't think he was on the bench in the Community Shield. So I don't know. He might be delayed. Kelly, I am not 100% sure of. Yeah, Wesley. I think you can gamble on him. There's not many that cheap 6.5. So maybe. So these are some of the options. Let's move on so we don't spend like hours and hours. Bournemouth. I am not going to recommend a Bournemouth goalkeeper. I'm so sorry. I cannot recommend a Bournemouth goalkeeper. However, I can recommend Ake and I can recommend Rico. Who's all the way down here somewhere. As for the midfielders, we got Fraser. And I cannot see anyone doing well. Maybe this new player they got from Liverpool, Harry Wilson. We do not know. Do not get a player like this at the early stages unless you want to gamble. If you want to gamble, then go for it. But for me, I'm going to stay away. And we got Wilson and we got Joshua King. As you can see, so I'll just move it here. These are the Bournemouth players that we should look for and we should aim for. We got Rico. So these are just Bournemouth players. I wouldn't go for the goalkeepers. I would definitely go for like maybe Ake. But their defense, I don't know. I am not 100% sure with their defense. I would rather go for Fraser, Wilson, or King. Next up, we're going to go for Brighton. Brighton players. The player that I'm thinking, what do you guys think about Brighton? I think there's a couple of good options for Brighton. I see a couple of good options for Brighton. Definitely. It's weird, right? We all here, we do not want Brighton players. But at the end of the day, I know Brighton is shite. Look. That might be true. I don't know. I'm not a Brighton player. I'm not a Brighton fan. I don't know. But they got some decent players and players that are quite cheap. Let me put the light on, man. I can't see. Brighton's trash. So we got Ryan. Duffy. Scored a couple of goals in the pre-season. Could be an option. Dunk if you want to go for that 4.5. Now for midfielders, you got Trossard here, who is 6 million. Scored, I think he scored at least one goal. I'm not 100% sure what the stats are. Couple of assists as well. Did pretty damn well last season. I think he scored probably over 10 goals. But I need to do a little bit more research on this guy. Ari Moy. He's coming back. He's coming back. Expected back 1st of July. When is that? That's next year. Alright, let's move on. Let's move on. People are looking at Murray. He is an option. Oh my god, this is gonna take long. Oh. Okay, let's just go back to our team, please. Oh my god, it's gonna take years. Let's stop. I can't do it. Let's go through some of the questions. I think that's gonna take too long. I don't wanna go through that pain, or make you guys go through all that. Okay. I just looked at it. I was like, "Oh God, we're at Burnley." I'm too tired. Okay, let's go through your questions, man. Any problem that you have with your team, let me know now, and I'm going to try my best to give you guys my honest opinion. I might not be professional, but I will go through and I will help you out. If I missed your comment, don't spam it. I might not read it, but I'm going to give you, like, this is it. Vardy or Wilson? Wilson. Lucas Moura or Kevin De Bruyne? Kevin De Bruyne. Jota or Perez? Perez, because he knows how to play in the Premier League. We don't know about Trossard right now. Injury for Lucas Moura, we'll see. Is it that new Everton player? I wouldn't go for him right now. That joke, that joke made me subscribe. Thank you so much for the subscribing, Howard. Wan-Bissaka, yes. I was actually thinking about getting Wan-Bissaka in instead of Zinchenko. What about Niles? No. For me, no. Triple captain Salah. I would wait for using my triple captainship because there might be a better option for us later on. We might get like double game week and we might be able to kind of like use it. What? Did you guys hear the thunder? Oh my god. Origi. Did you hear it? I just a teeny bit shut myself. I would hold the triple captain. He could do well, don't get me wrong. Oh my god, the chat is going crazy. Hang on, man. Captain, what about Kevin De Bruyne? Bernardo. Yeah, definitely. They are good options. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work out well, then I might need to bring one of those players. Chris Wood. Yes, he's a good option. Cathcart. If he plays early stages, there is a chance. I know they got 2 home games in the first 3. Cap, I'm playing 4-4-2. But should I swap? Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh my god. The water's coming out. Thank you very much. It's bloody rain. Oh my god. Okay. Your bench looks weak. To be honest. True. I can adapt that later on. As long as one of them plays, is fine. Murray for the first 3. If you want to go for it, go for it. I think he could be a good option. Delafoyo or Dini. It's raining in India as well. This is a massive rain. I'm not gonna lie. Like, water's coming out from some areas, some sockets. I don't even know what's going on right now. And there's some alarms going off. Bernardo Silva, Vardy or Wilson? Wilson for me. Alternative to Greenwood, Wickham from Crystal Palace for sure. Isn't Camarasa went there? They might share some of the free kicks. Kane is a good option. Yes. Best 5 million defender. Ake could do well early stages, but later on maybe not. Zuma is a great option. Duffy is a good option if you are looking at the goals that he might score. Best 0.4 defender, I think it could be Rico, the Sheffield United guy, and that's about it. Wilson or Firmino? Wilson for now. Rico or Dunk? Dunk. Cap, please. Begovic versus Sheffield? No. Lamella, sorry. To start, there's a chance. There is a Yeah, high chance. Fraser or Lucas Moura? Fraser for the long term. I think I got Lucas Moura in my team because I want it for the short term. Wilson or King? If you don't have the money, go for King. Wilson is probably the best option. Ake or Zuma? I think Zuma. I think Zuma could do well. He has proven that he can do well. I think he could shine. Okay. Let's create a draft. What draft do you guys want me to create? What formation are we going to look at for? What kind of draft should we go for? Is there anything in your mind that you haven't seen that you want to see? Three, 4, 3. Okay. Can we get Harry Kane, Aubameyang, Sterling, and Salah in the same team? Should we go for it? Kane, Salah, Aubameyang, and Sterling. No way, you can't. How do you know that? How do you know that I can't, eh? How do you know? It's stupid. Okay, maybe not then. Let's don't. Don't get Aubameyang. What is the point of that? You know, there's some crazy people out there. Cause we tried. Oh man, you guys are crazy. Try and find that. I could try. You know nothing, Captain Snow. Oh yeah? Yeah, you feel I can't I can't create these teams. Are you crazy? $7.5. Shit. Remove that. Then Donka. 4 million. Shit. Need another 4.5 player. Hayden. Get in there. 1 million. Let's put this, let's zoom this up a little bit. This is not working, guys. Perez. Who needs Perez anyway? Let's get another 4 million. Get in there. It's nearly there. It's getting there. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Look at that. Look at that. Aubameyang, Kane, Salah, Sterling. Look at that midfield. Look at that midfield. Beautiful. Hayden. Oh. It's beautiful. Look at that fixture against Arsenal. Oh, you don't want Hayden? That's fine. Can get Ake. Checking this shit. What? No, the site cannot be down. If I go with this team, oh my god, I am gonna be. Oh my! If I go with this team, I'll be fucking pissed. No way! No way! No way! Gotta get rid of that. Quick change, quick before the site goes down. Before the site goes down, we do not want Get Wilson back quickly. Oh my god, I do not want. I know what's going to happen. The site's going to go down and I'm going to be stuck with a shit team. We do not want that to happen, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what rank do you think you gotta finish this season? Or what rank would you be happy with this season? Let me know. Let me know what rank you would be happy for this season. I wanna know what you guys think, or what you guys think, what you might get. Top 1K, is that honestly truth though? What rank would you be happy with? If someone told you this is the rank that you're gonna get at the early stages of the season, what would it be? Don't spam 1. You will never be 1. Let me just fix my team up. I don't want to mess it up again. Okay, I'm going to go through it in a sec, guys. Hang on. So all the team. Cool. 69. Okay then. Let's see. Everyone would be happy first. Yes. Yes. Obviously. Honestly, 30k. Don't shatter my dreams. I can be number 1. Are we going to be friends here if you're number 1? Are you going to be my friend if I'm in the millions? Okay? You got to be my friend. You got to continue to be my friend until I fix that million rank. For me, I want to continue what I had last season, around 20k. If I can get better than that, last season I was so close to get into the 10k. Just didn't work out for me at the end. I tried. I think the last couple of game weeks I pushed. I took a lot of hits. And I was around, I think the last game week in game week 38, before that, I was 15,000k. And I remember I was around 10 to 15 more points behind top 10k. But what I did is I took a risk. My captain option didn't pay off and I couldn't get into that top 10k. I dropped down to 20 in that last game week. I was a little bit disappointed, but then I was thinking to myself, you know what? That's actually really good for me, for someone who's creating content, to get up to that position gives a lot of people chance to get up to that higher rank. So I'm hoping I can continue and maintain it. If I can get up to about 50k, I think that's when I'll start thinking about where I'm going to be landing. Do not, I repeat, do not worry about your rank at the early stages of the season. For me, I started looking at my season near December. I looked at December and I was thinking, I'm around 30k. I'm around, 30 to 40k, or in 20k, something around that. And I was thinking to myself, there is a high possibility, a high chance, speaking to other people, that I can get into the top 10, get to top 20 and 10k. But there was people around me that was in the 100k, 200k, 300k in that December mark, and they jumped from that mark, even 500k, all the way to top 20, top 10k. I've seen it happen. It is quite easy. Let's have a look at what happens. I'm going to try my best to be consistent. And that's why I went with this templated team with 1 or 2, not massive differentials, but just a little bit. So you guys are asking for differentials, right? I know a lot of people's talking about, oh, you know, I want some differential. I want something different. Shall I go through some of the players that I think that could do really well, or players that we need to really watch out for, and then we can end this stream there? What do you guys think? Differentials? I know it's early stages of the season, but yeah. Okay. Let's go through differentials, because a lot of people's thinking about which other players are we going to think about. To be honest with you, we need to... Some of these differentials, we need to see what happens. Guys, do not... Wait. What's the deadline? 7 o'clock. Let's go through the differentials. 600 people. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe. We are here towards the end. I mean, we are here until the end. Like the channels, like the video as well. Just want to say that I got my Twitter handle as well in the description. If you guys want to follow me, you can do so. I'm going to be posting a lot of updates. As you can see, I have got a league here that if you copy this and paste it into joining a league, you can win yourself 100. You can win yourself a £50, £25. So third position player in my team, in my league, will get £25. Second place will get 50, and the first place will get 100. This is all for you. You guys been fantastic. This is all for you, because you guys been supporting me for such a long time. This is coming from my back pocket because of your guys' help. This is not from a website or anything like that. No, this is just from me giving this to you. And I want you guys to have something to kind of look towards to when you're going through the season. Let's have a quick look at some of the stuff. I'm going to remove all of these players right here. I'm not going to save them. I'm going to put these like this. We're going to go through the players, and then we're going to go to Elite FPL and give them a nice raid. How about that? I'm going to go through this quite quickly, guys, and I want you guys to kind of help me out with this team. Goalkeepers, differential. There ain't any differentials. I guess Alisson is highly owned, but as you can see, they're low owned. So let me just show you. Goalkeepers are low owned. Don't worry about differentials on a goalkeeper. Just pick the goalkeeper that you think that is going to do well. I went with Ryan, and to be honest with you, I do like the Alisson pick because it's £1 million cheaper. Lloris as well. So I'm going to put Lloris here. Leonard as well is a good option. Don't get me wrong. All of these are good. Let's go for defenders. I'm going to quickly show it like this so you guys can see some of the options that might give you some. When I talk about differentials, this is not a differential. This is not a differential. Differentials, we're looking at around like 10%. Zinchenko is a differential. Why? He's 10 million. 10% owned. David Luiz is a differential. But Aspilicueta, who is a fantastic option, I am thinking to go with him. This is a fantastic option for the long run. So if you want a player like Chelsea, then this is the player that you want to go for. Player that is going to play until the end. So let me just remove that like this. What? Eight? It's because he was injured. Okay, I can understand. It was because he was injured. Well, let's put him on then. Get him in. Zuma. Oh, a good differential here. I'm going to go through this quite fast, guys. I'm going to go and just join another stream. Kyle Walker-Peters. Let me just put this in the midfielder. A defender, 5 million. That has a high chance to play for Tottenham. Get this guy in. I'm going to go through these quite quickly. My throat is actually hurting me a little bit. It's going to cause me injuries. But if I look at this midfielders, I absolutely do feel that like players like Lucas Moura is good. Is less than 10% owned. So I'm going to add this player into my team. Dele Alli is injured. Song ain't gonna play the first 2 games, and this Tottenham might give a good chance for Lucas Moura to do well. Pulisic could do well. 7.5. We do not know how this Chelsea team is gonna do. We don't know. You never know. I'm gonna add this to the guy because he could be good. West Ham players, if you look at his fixtures, they're pretty damn decent. If you want to go for a West Ham player, why don't you go for a player like Felipe Anderson or Lanzini? They are good options. As you can see, Ericsson is 6.8. That's because he's 9 million. I wouldn't want to go for him. Like, it's not really viable. Martial, 7.5. 7.5. Only 5.7% owned. These fixtures are not too bad. Fixtures that he could score. I'm going to add him to the list as some differentials. Pepe is there as well, but it's 9.5. So that's quite expensive. You got David Silva that could do well. Maybe a cheaper option than Kevin De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure of the other players. So we're going to quickly move on because I think my throat is going to just kind of disappear right now. I think I've been live streaming for like 1.5 hours. So the differentials for the strikers is very difficult to kind of pinpoint here, and it's difficult when you keep going down, you go down to the rot. It's very hard to kind of get players that could do well. This new guy from Juventus, 7 million, could be the one to go for if he starts well or if he starts the first game. We're going to go for Adams there. I know you guys are kind of going, let me know, in that Southampton guy. Didn't he score 20? Was it 22 goals? I can't remember. Was it 22 goals? Where is he? The Southampton guy, Adam. This guy, wasn't he like 22 goals? Something like that? 6 million. A lot of people was talking about it. I'm going to have a quick look. $22 goals in the championship, 5 assists. Nice. Put him in there. And for the strikers, I'm going to go for Hala. Hala is a great, I think is going to be a good option. I could remove a player like Joshua King and get myself Hala after game week 2. So these are some of the options. I know I went through it quite quick. Let me go through my final team. This is my team, guys. As you can see, these two are going to be the 2 players that I'm going to be changing around, messing around with, and using their money to kind of get something else. Okay? If I see any good options, then I'm going to use Lucas Moura's money and Joshua King's money to make these adjustments after game week 2, which I will have 2 free transfers. If there is, so this is my team, if there is any problems with like my team, if there's suspensions, then yes, I will make those moves immediately. I'll probably remove a Lucas Moura to Zaha, get a 0.5 and maybe upgrade someone else. Maybe go for the new Everton striker that is 7 million. Or I could remove Lucas Moura and go to Barkley and then go and get myself Hala from West Ham. This is the force. If I need to get a defender, like another Liverpool defender, then I will make that move like this. And that is it. Oh, I feel I'm done. Okay, who should we raid? Who should we raid? Let's see. Let's see. We got like 400 and we got nearly 500 people here. Oh, what do we have here? What have we have here? Let's go and raid Elite FPL. Tell him that you have came from my channel to say hello. Be nice. These are fantastic people. They are there to work hard. They are there to continue, and they are there to help you answer every single question. Okay? You can join their Discord as well. They are fantastic. I recommend them a lot. I have been into their stream. I have spoke to them. But before you go, subscribe, guys. I can't, like, I'm here for the long run. Subscribe. Like this video. Let's get this up to about 250 likes. I know you guys are going to watch this later on. If this goes on to 250 likes, I'll create a game week 2 transfers very, very soon. I'll go through all of the teams. I'll see what's going on. I'll see the good options for game week 2, and I will make that video after my preview video for game week 2. It's very close. It's probably going to be on Sunday or Monday. Okay, so a preview on a Sunday or Monday, and a Tuesday video might be like transfer best options for game week 2. So don't forget to like, follow me on Twitter, because that's the way you can get to me closer, and I talk a lot of things. And good luck, guys. No matter what happens, we will stick together and we will work hard to get to a fantastic position in FPL. Okay, there's going to be new people coming along. I'm going to stay with the players, the people that I know, and I'm not going to branch out too much. But early stages, doesn't really matter what happens. Let's just get a nice, let's just see what we can get and enjoy our weekends with football. See you guys next time, guys. Go and raid that channel and say that it's from Capkinites, it's from the Capkin raid, and we are here to stay. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.